All right, hey, welcome back. Let's get started. Public speaking tip number 18. Public speaking tip number 18. Don't beat around the bush. Yeah, that's it. Don't beat around the bush. Say what it is that you have to say and be as clear and concise as possible. Don't beat around the bush. You've got something you want to say, you've got a message, say it. Often some of the speakers that I work with on a one-on-one coaching in the one-on-one coaching environment, you know, one of the first things I ask them this, and this is something I probably asked in some of our past sessions. What's your message? What is your message? Most speakers, they have a very small message. If you ask me what one of my favorite messages that I usually speak about is this. If you believe that you can do a thing, you can. You can do, be, and achieve anything that you put your mind to. And anyone who tells you otherwise, well, they're probably lying. They may be misinformed, but either they're misinformed or they're lying. Because you can do, be, and achieve anything you put your mind to. That's my message, right? I wouldn't beat around the bush. If I could say that right at the beginning, that's exactly what I would say. And when I'm talking with speakers, I tell them, hey, whatever your message is, throw it out there. Because that's the most important message that you could share. Be as clear and concise as possible. People like that. And then if you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 45 minutes or more to speak, you craft the rest of your message around that, around the point. But be as clear and concise as possible. And remember the words that you use. Remember, some words, they have an emotional connotation to them. Once I heard a guy, he was giving a presentation where he talked about dogs. Everyone loves dogs, right? Yeah, when we hear people talking about dogs, we get our heart opens up, it gets warm, and this is a good guy. He's talking about dogs. Well, not to the young lady who was bitten by a dog when she was about 7, 8, 9 years old. She hears the word dogs, and she starts to shake. She starts to flutter. She gets nervous. And all you talked about was dogs. You see, sometimes the words you use, they can have an emotional connotation to them that you may want to be aware of. So that way, if I know that someone in the audience, they may be concerned with the word like dog. If I'm going to talk about dogs or puppies, I'm going to say it in a way, I'm going to dress it up in the beginning so that it changes their view of dogs. I'm going to say something about how beautiful and soft and cuddly the little pup was. Did you notice that? I said the little pup. I didn't use the word dog or puppy. I said the little pup. Is there a difference? Well, I'd have to ask the lady who was offended by the word dogs or who broke out into a dead sweat. But listen, the words you use have meaning. So it's extremely important that you consider the words you use and the emotional effect that they're going to have on your audience. If you want to be extremely effective in taking your audience from point A to point B, way over there, if you want to get them over there, make sure you use words to usher them along. Make sure you start your presentation with the audience in mind. Think about the audience and craft your presentation for the audience. Words have meaning. I think one day I'm going to write a book entitled Words Have Meaning, because they do. And the words you share with your audience and the words you share with yourself and the people you love, they have meaning. Make sure you're using the right words. That book's not out yet. It's going to come out one day. But listen, this book is out. I'll share this one with you because I don't think I've shared it with you in a little bit. 11 Steps to Powerful Presentations and Public Speaking. Awesome book. Awesome book. Open the book up. It's not a novel. It's not a romance. It's a study guide. This is the home study guide. This is the same stuff that I'm working with my one-on-one clients with. They get a whole lot more. They get a whole lot more. We go a whole lot more in depth. We get one-on-one, backwards and forth, and we talk about some good stuff. But it's based on what's written in the book. You can't afford coaching? Coaching's $10,000. One-on-one individual coaching, you're talking $10,000. I made the book available just for you. $17.99, Amazon.com. Get the book. Get the book. And maybe we can work out something different. Maybe we can figure out a way that you'll send us your videos of your presentations and we can give you feedback. Book's on the shelf. Get your copy. Listen, That's public speaking tip number 18. Don't beat around the bush. Share the message. Give it to them. Make it good. Have fun. I'll see you on public speaking tip number 19. We're going to have some fun.